What up, YouTube? We got another short unboxing video. First impressions of another Trivisa that I picked up from Amazon. This was another one that was on sale, 45% off. Which this knife was about the same price like the other one that I had picked up and that I reviewed just recently. So today we got the Trivisa Volans. So which is a different type of knife. Looks a little different. It's a another different style of knife. So let's get into it. I liked it, and especially for the price. I mean, these knives. So just like the other Trivisa, you got your little pouch, you got your card, you got your QC pass, got your cleaning cloth, and then you got your knife. I like the Trivisa boxes. They are really nice. They give the knife really hold, and it doesn't fly around. So yeah, so let's go and unpack this little goodie here. So as you can see, this is another slimmer knife profile. Not like the cleaver that I just recently reviewed, but it's also textured, contoured here. It's got a little it seems to be good in the hand. The color is like this red black. There was a few other colors available, I believe, too, but the one was like a plain micarta that kind of looked a little, I would say, dingy orange. I'm not sure. I didn't like that. I like this color way better. And like I said, this was also 45% off, so it's a steal of a deal for a knife, especially with the budget category with 154 cm. You can actually see this here. That's the only branding it has, plus the Trivisa logo here. So besides that, you got your deployment methods. You got a flipper tab, which has got some chimping here. Yeah. And then you got your thumb stud deployment. You got your steel pocket clip, which this one, let me check real quick. Where's the other one at? Is different to the other Trivisa that I just reviewed. So you can see it's still, the bill is low. It's a way shorter clip, which is nice. And it's also recessed, but again, it's non-reversible, which kind of sucks. But the pocket clip is usually, I'm weird. As a lefty, I don't, I know that lefties usually carry the knife on the left side. I usually carry it on the right. It's just, for me, more comfortable. I don't know why. Even though I'm a lefty, I carry my knife on the right, and then I pull it out and put it in my left hand. I guess that's just weird, but that's just how I am. So, but yeah, besides that, let's do some size comparisons real quick. So this knife is also, again, it's a slimmer profile, even though it's a thicker knife as well to hold, which is nice. Let's check out the size comparisons. Let's get the Wii Equivoc, and then the Drift LCT. So just looking at them, this is identical. I mean, those two are identical. The Equivoc is just a hair longer, not even maybe a 16th longer. Let's check out the CVB Placoid and the Zencut Fantara. They're both quite larger. They're about half an inch longer. Let's look at the Beluga from Petrified Fish, and last but not least, the Lander one. So yeah, it's larger than the Lander one. It's about 3/4 inch. I'd say 3/4 inch larger, just as in the length in the closed position. But yeah, that's so you can see the comparison. Sorry, my light just fell over. I guess the light's drunk today. Not sure why this thing not fell over. So either way, where was I? Yeah, carry profile is slim, but it's in comparison, like let's see, for instance, against the Equibic. You can see the Equibic is a slim knife, and this here is a little bit thicker. But the carry profile, due to the contouring and due to the being a slimmer knife, it's still comfortable. It feels comfortable, at least closed. So let's check out the blade. Snap. Damn. That is some spicy blade right there. Let's check out the thumb deployment. Yeah, that's snappy. Reverse flick. Works perfectly fine too. The thumb studs are actually in the perfect spot for the reverse flick. The same for the thumb flick. I mean, this is fast. The flipper tap, I would say this is more like a down movement, so it's like the light switch. So, but yeah, again, the only real marking we have is the 154 cm. There's no markings on the blade. It's a spicy blade. It's a little thicker actually, but it's not that thick, and it's slimmed down here on the top on the spine, and it's a very thin on the edge blade. I mean, you can see this is like very thin. It's a flat grind as well. The thumb stud is probably a little bit in the way of the cutting. If they had set the thumb stud a little bit back, it would have probably been a little bit better, but it's not the end of the world since this is a really pointy blade. So you don't use it for really hard cutting purposes. This is more like like a paper cutter, letter opener, maybe even a box cutter or so, or some like if you want to cut up your like water bottle or so. This is like the perfect knife for that. But besides that, I would, it's not a heavy user knife, so still perfect. And especially the tip here is very pointy, so I would stay away from hard cutting tasks anyways with this knife. So let's check again the size comparison between the Equibic and the Drift LCT. So open, this knife is actually exactly the same length as the Equibic. They're literally the same length, as you can see, and the Drift LCT is just a hair shorter. Like maybe a 32nd or a 16th tops shorter. So then we got the two that I just had earlier. Those are of course larger. I mean, they've always been larger than any other knife. The Zencut Fonterra and the CBB Placoid, they're both tower over most of my knives in size so far. And then we got the Petrified Fish Beluga, which that is just a hair, like I'd say 1/8 of an inch longer. Not much. And last but not least, the Lander 1. So you can see, I mean, closed, this knife is not that much longer than the Lander actually. Probably about an 3/4 inch longer than the Lander when it's closed. But open, it due to the blade being literally as I mean, you can see this. The blade is literally as long as the knife. It's, I don't know if you can see this. It's literally at the end. There's like a less than a 16th, or about a 16th in the overall length, which is the blade, which is insane. So yeah, the ratio, handle blade ratio, is almost 1-to-1, almost, I'd say. Just from the pivot side, let's get an overall length on this bad boy. It's like right at 8 inches. Yeah, it's right at 8 inches. We got a blade length of 3.5. We got a cutting edge of 3 3/8. Let's do a. Did I do a weight check already? I can't remember. I don't think I did a weight check. Let's check real quick. No, I didn't. 3.76 ounces is the weight of the knife. Almost forgot that. And let's check out the hardware, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a T8 pivot, and this looks like T6 body screws like the other Trivisa was. But just to make sure, yeah, T8 pivot, and yeah, those will be T6. I'm not even going to pull it out because this is just exactly the same like the Trivisa Mense that I just reviewed. So yeah, they are pretty much identical when it comes to the hardware. And let's check out the how sharp is the blade, the factory edge. Oh yeah, this is a ho. Damn, this is a very, very spicy blade. Yeah, this is ultra sharp. Like, this is, wow. Yeah, this is very sharp blade. Let's get this mess out of here. So yeah, overall, I would recommend this knife if you're looking for something that's a little slimmer in the hand. Also here, the jimping, they could have extended the jimping just a little till right there where the spine thins out. That would have been nice. That would have actually been perfect. You don't have a forward trail really because your right end up on the blade. So, but yeah, I would recommend this knife, especially for the price right now, the discount that Trivisa gives on their knives. 45% off. I will link it in the description. And if you like my content, I would really appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.